repair of the FP45. Let's first open it up and see what is wrong on the inside. It's just got two body clips on each side, so gently prying the body away from the chassis, making sure not to break anything. And there we have the body and the motor and the chassis separate. I was told that the motors actually do run, so let us apply some power to the motor and see if there is any truth to the matter. Let me just find a little thing that I can put underneath to give it some height, and let's give it some power. Yes, there's movement in the motor, but on the track it does not run. So let us see if there is power coming from the wheels to the motor. I'm going to start by testing the rear wheels. Yes, there's some life. And then let us see the front wheels. Yeah, there's power coming from them too. But let's see. I think it can do with a decent cleaning. So I'm going to take it apart anyways and do a cleaning of the front pickups, wheels and pickups. Little circlip that just pulls apart. You saw the light was burning, and then it's got two clips holding the retaining cover for the wheels. They must just be gently pressed back, and then the whole bottom of the bogie will come apart, as it's already starting to do here. There we are. And last wheel, we can get that out. Okay, the clip, let's see if we can pry the clip out the back. Because of these things, they are quite old, so some of the plastic has gotten a bit brittle, although this one still seems quite flexible. The bogie itself, with its coupler, in very good condition. The pickup, that will need a bit of cleaning. Don't know if you can see, but there's quite a bit of, just on this one side, quite a bit of wear and tear. This one also will need a bit of cleaning. That's the spring, and then the wheels themselves. So let's get some cleaning agent and let's start cleaning. For this, I am just using some 99% IPA. I will not lubricate it with the IPA, but after this has been cleaned with the IPA, I will also put some conductive switch cleaner on it, conductive spray, to make sure that the electricity is conducted properly. And then this little plate must be very well cleaned as well. And this guy, sometimes people make a mistake of putting some oil on this guy. That's the pin that the bogie rotates around or pivots around, but it is also the pin that conducts electricity from the wheels to the motor, and they can sometimes be the weak point where there's no electricity being conducted from them. So a decent cleaning and then putting the spring back. Right. And then the wheels, they seem to be quite clean, although that axle has got a bit of a dirty mark. Let's just see if we can clean that off. A little bit more liquid to Alright, that's still got a few marks, but we'll sort that out. And then let us get the conductive spray. And start reassembling. Now, this spring has decided to roll somewhere. Here it is. So we need to put this guy there, and then the spring will press down, and it needs to go in to the bogie like that, and then we need to see the wheels. Insulated side needs to be on my right hand side as I'm looking. And the middle one right there. Okay, and then we need to put the clip across. That can sometimes be a little bit of fun because the spring tension is quite strong, wanting to push the wheels out. Let's get back into its place. And then we just need to help this little clip through a little bit. There we are. All right. And while it is now got the wheels in, let's just give it a bit of a quick spray on the wheels and on the axle. And on this little pin. And then let's see if we drop it back into the frame. And now let's put it on a piece of track and see if we have any life. Sorry for this very primitive connection. My crocodile clamps are in the house at the moment. Very, very good. And then we shall have to service the motor itself as well. And that is just giving it a little bit of oil and checking the brushes seem to be in good nick. So I'm just going to put a drop of oil on the brushes, on the motor's bearings, and see how it will run if we just let it run in the air. Unfortunately, I'll put it on my layout a bit later. Let's just give it some power and nice and quiet for Lima. No grinding gears. Yeah, I think I'll put it up on my layout just now and see if I can run it back and forth a little bit. I just have to manually connect the DC controller as my layout is only DCC. Running the repaired locomotive. Bit of slow speed running. And it's time to put the body on, and then it will go up for sale.